Hello everyone, today we are going to learn passive voice. Let's have a look at the usage of passive voice. We use the passive when we are more interested in the action than the people who do the action. For example, my bike has been repaired. We do not know who exactly does the action. Her purse has been stolen. It's obvious or understood who did the action. The murderer was arrested at 5:30 p.m. Let's have a look at the form of passive voice. Subject, be, past participle. And we can use the preposition by to introduce the agent, that the person or thing which does the action. Let's analyze those examples together. Present continuous. As an active form, we need to say he is washing the car. When I convert the active form into a passive form, I need to say the car is being washed by him. Simple present. He washed the car, and its passive form needs to be the car is washed by him. Simple past. He washed the car. In passive form, the car was washed by him. Past continuous. He was washing the car, and its passive form, the car was being washed by him. Present perfect, he has washed the car, and its passive form, the car has been washed by him. Past perfect, he had washed the car, and its passive form needs to be like the car had been washed by him. Future simple, he will wash the car will be washed by him. He's going to wash the car, and its passive form needs to be the car is going to be washed by him. We make the passive with the appropriate tense and form of the verb to be and the past participle of the verb. To make object questions in the passive, we need to put the first auxiliary verb before the subject. For example, is the film being shown on TV? Within the sentence, as you see, acts as an auxiliary verb, so we just need to use is before the subject. Who was the Republic of Turkey founded by? We use the preposition by to introduce the agent, that is the person or thing which does the action. Usually the passive is used without the by phrase. The passive is most frequently used when it's not known or not important to know exactly who performs an action. A. Rice is grown in India. B. Our house was built in 1975. C. This olive oil was imported from Crete. In A, rice is grown in India by people, by farmers, by someone. It's not known or important to know exactly who grows rice in India. Examples A, B, and C illustrate the most common use of the passive without the by phrase. D. My grandmother made this rock. Active. If the speaker knows who performs an action, usually the active is used, as in D. E. This rock was made by my grandmother. That rock was made by my aunt. Sometimes, even when the speaker knows who performs an action, he or she chooses to use the passive with the by phrase in order to focus attention on the subject of a sentence. In E, the focus of attention is on two rocks. As you see, this rock was made by my grandmother. That rock was made by my aunt. Let's analyze these examples together. Active. The school custodian opens the door every day. This sentence is in a simple present tense. So when I convert this sentence into a passive form, we need to say the door is opened by the school custodian every day. Active. My mother made this plover. This sentence is in a simple past form. So when I convert this sentence into a passive form, the plover was made by my mother. Active. The president will announce the date of the meeting. And its passive form should be like the date of the meeting will be announced by the president. The tense of the sentence is future simple, as you see. So when I convert this sentence into a passive form, it needs to be like the date of the meeting will be announced by the president. Using the passive in interrogatives, let's analyze these examples together. Active, is Jack washing the plate now? And its passive form, is the plate being washed by Jack now? Active, who will you invite to your party? Passive, who will be invited to your party? Active, who discovered America? As passive form, who was America discovered by? The passive present simple. Write sentences in the present simple passive. For example, mobile phones are used everywhere. Slippers aren't worn in winter. This match is watched by thousands of people. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil. Change the active to the passive. As you see, there are some sentences. We will change active sentences into a passive form. For example, the gardener is mowing the grass at the moment, and its passive form should be like this one. The grass is being mowed by the gardener at the moment. The gardener mows the grass once a month, and its passive form, the grass is mowed by the gardener once a month. The gardener mowed the grass last week, and its passive form, the grass was mowed by the gardener last week. The gardener was mowing the grass was being mowed by the gardener. The gardener has mowed the grass, and the grass has been mowed by the gardener. As you can see, in the first sentence, the tense of the sentence is present continuous. In the second one, the tense of the sentence is in simple present. And the third one, the tense of the sentence indicates simple past. And the fourth one gives an idea about past continuous. And the fifth one, it gives an idea about present perfect. So when we convert all of them into a passive form, like in the present continuous, we just need to say is being mowed. In present simple tense, we just need to say is mowed. In simple past, we just need to say was mowed. In past continuous, we need to say was being mowed. In present perfect, it needs to be changed like has been mowed. The gardener had mowed the grass, past perfect. The grass had been mowed by the gardener. The gardener will mow the grass tomorrow, future simple. The grass will be mowed by the gardener tomorrow. The gardener is going to mow the grass in the morning. The grass is going to be mowed by the gardener in the morning. The gardener will have mowed the grass by noon, and the grass will have been mowed by the gardener by noon. So we have just analyzed different tenses. So we have just converted those active sentences into a passive form. Complete the sentences with an appropriate word. For example, websites are used by students who are learning foreign languages. The iPad is made by Apple. A lot of rice is eaten every day. These cars are made in Italy. German is taught at my school. The wall is painted by Tom. New roads are built each year. That song is sung on special occasions. As you can see here, we have just completed these sentences with an appropriate word. Complete the sentences with the correct passive form of the verbs given. The thief is being followed by the police right now. Present continuous. The cartoon character Donald Duck was created in 1929. Past simple. The first cheap computers were produced nearly 100 years ago in USA. So we just need to analyze simple past within the sentence. The first cheap computers were produced nearly 100 years ago in the USA. Question 4. The pictures were drawn in ancient time. Hurry up! Your favorite actor is being interviewed on TV right now. We've just analyzed present continuous. For example, your favorite actor is being interviewed. You've just used passive form. Question 6. Look! The store has been renamed. I wonder when that happened. The tense of the sentence is what? Present perfect tense. So all of these examples give an idea about passive form. So we have completed the sentences with the correct passive form of the verbs given.